Afternoon baseball here on the show. Today we've got a good matchup in store between the Lightning and the Armadillos. Oklahoma City go to work on ending what's become an 8-game skid. First pitch is next. Jesus Dominguez starts the game on the mound for the third and final game of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, this guy's had a really solid season, and what shows me that more than anything, solid 3-to-1 strikeout to walk ratio, and if he continues to do that, he'll pitch really well in this one.
Now batting, Gordon Landry, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
The second baseman, Gordon Landry.
First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Guys, you take a look at the home nine as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in riding a 5-game winning streak, and they've really got things clicking.
Yeah, Matty, this team's coming together right now. They're playing dangerous baseball. You can tell the look in their eye. They feel good about where they're at. They've won a few games in a row, and they look to continue that trend today.
A ball and a strike now. Our game time temperature here to start play, a balmy 86 degrees at first pitch. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Whoa, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
Swung on and missed. Really fooled him that time for the first out.
Well, I'm glad we get another look at that beauty of a pitch right there. You can't spot a sinker in a better location, because even if you do get the bat on the ball, there's not a whole lot you can do with that. Textbook sinker.
Standing in now, Jeremy Finch, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. A dive, and he knocks it down. Throw will not be in time at first. A good effort that time, but not enough to prevent them from getting a one-out base runner.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
At the plate, Matt Davis has so weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. He comes in at 262 on the year, 17 home runs, and the RBI count at 35. Comes set, and the 0-1. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Low is there, 2 down.
Batting fourth, the catcher, Reed Fortenberry.
Now to the plate, Reed Fortenberry, swinging it well so far in this series. He's 3 for 9. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
1 strike.
Finch is off of first with 2 away. Now a throw over, and the runner back. And again a throw, keeping particularly close tabs on him. In there, and he's in control. 0-2 now.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Off the outside that time, as the breaking ball can't catch the zone. And set up behind the dish is Clyde Washington, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Matty, Clyde's my type of umpire. I didn't mind the low strike zone, and that's exactly what he has. If you're not going to give him above the belt, I'm okay with it.
D-Row, you know, one of the things I guess with Clyde is he is a real good low strike umpire. Pitchers seem to like him more than hitters, but one thing I will say, he has a very consistent zone. It's a low zone, but a consistent zone.
Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. 2 out with the man at first. And another foul ball. Another try at 2-2. And the inning goes away in unceremonious fashion on a swing and a miss at a ball way outside the strike zone. Mitch Zimmerman, the lefty from Arizona, gets the ball. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to watch a guy that's been struggling a little bit lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.40, so he's going to have to cut that down. Limit the amount of base runners, limit the amount of walks if he wants to have some success in this one here today.
Into the box, Rolando Rodriguez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Rodriguez.
The pitch. Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. The windup and the 0-1. So guys, our visitors, as they take the field following a scoreless top half, they've had a pretty rough go of it of late, and that's being kind. They come in losers of 8 in a row.
Yeah, Matty, if they're going to find any way to dig themselves out of this current losing streak, then they're going to have to downshift a little bit. Do the little things right. Play fundamentally sound. Play good defense. Turn double plays. Don't give the other team extra outs. And then somebody hit a gapper in a big spot and let everybody relax a little bit.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back easily. Stepping in now, Sam Brandt, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. He appeared as a pinch hitter in yesterday's contest. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Now the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed for the first out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. It might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late, had no chance to put that ball in play.
Throw over to the bag, and he has to dive, but he's back in easily. To the plate now, Michael Mayfield, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Runners on first with 1 down. Ball even at 2-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. To second for one, but one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Batting fourth.
So stepping in, Jimmy Lowe comes off an 0 for 4 in last night's ball game. First pitch on its way. A runner on first with 2 away. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour. A ball and a strike.
Great job by the pitcher right there, changing eye levels. We all know he's a sinker ball pitcher, but if he could throw some four-seamers up in the zone like that, it could work for him.
2 balls and a strike now. Now a move over to first. Back in standing. Now a swing and a miss at the hard sinker, and they're back to even 2-2.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
Fouled away. 2 out with the man at first. Now a throw over, and he'll get back in safely. The 2-2 one more time is swung on and missed. He got him. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Tristan White.
The first baseman, Tristan White.
Now here it comes. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And that's right there, and we're even at 1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Liner towards second. And that is through into right field for a single.
Hey, guys, he doubled up on that breaking ball. The batter obviously timed the first one. Second one, he was not going to let go. Good wood on that one, able to drive it for a base hit.
In now, Chris Dotson, as he takes a cold strike at the knees. It's 0-1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Lays off the sinker here, a ball and a strike. And he looks at one in there, 1-2.
Hey, I don't mind that take right there. That was a nasty breaking ball. Started outside the zone, popped back inside the zone. Good spin rate on it. Move on to the next pitch.
And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
At the plate now, Keith Patterson. And he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
the box, Storm Rollins, as he'll watch a first pitch curveball drop in there for strike one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250. No home runs as of yet and 6 RBIs. Here's the 0-1 pitch. That just misses off the inside for ball one. 1-1. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Grant is under it. 2 gone.
Batting up.
Coming to the plate now, Mitch Zimmerman, and he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. He's set. Here it comes. No score here as we play inning number 2. And he misses with it. 1-1.
That's the human element of the game right there. Umpires are going to miss a couple calls. It's the pitcher's ability to stay composed and grind that's going to make him successful today.
The set and the 1-1. Too much dip on the sinker, laid off for a ball.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. 2 men are on with 2 men out.
Swing and a miss at a big breaking ball, and that's how the inning comes to an end.
Last half of the second set to go, and set to go is the third baseman, Trevor Lyon.
Trevor Lyon.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
1 ball, no strike.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And this is sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Take a look at this again in slow motion. He tracks this thing all the way, gets his hands quickly to the zone, and just rips it down the left field line, just how they draw it up.
Digging in now, Pablo Piedra. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0. From the belt, the pitch, and a strike to even the count. 1-1. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Now the pitch. Runners off for second. On a big swing, and he crushes this ball deep. My goodness, a long home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 4th home run for him on the season, as it's now a 2-0 ball game.
big swing right there. Give himself a little bit of breathing room. Let his pitcher go to work. Now they're up 2.
So striding in, Enrique Perez. He's just hoping for something to go his way in this one. And as you can see, it's not been the case of late. Now here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. Here's another one that's drilled. This one to left. And that is off the wall. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So now to the plate, Jones. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Jones is a strong defender playing up the middle in the infield. He's got great hands, good range, the big arm, and those skills are not lost on his teammates, his coaches, or his front office for that matter.
Yeah, he has the ability. What I love about this ball player, he's got such a great internal clock. It seems like it's bang bang at first every time, but the guy's out. He's got sure hands and an accurate throwing arm.
A runner at second, nobody out. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. As a look, now the pitch. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it, and there's one down now.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Jesus Dominguez.
Next to hit will be the pitcher, Jesus Dominguez, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. From the stretch.
No balls, 1 strike.
Still only 1 out in the inning. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. From the stretch. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it. 2-2.
All right, no more hoping he's going to chase. It's 2-2 now. You've got to come up with the best pitch right here because this is definitely a strikeout situation.
1 out and a runner on third. Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. Barehanded at his ankles.
Now batting, center fielder, Rolando Rodriguez.
Stepping in now, Rolando Rodriguez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. And he's got runners at the corners here with only 1 gone. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Swung on and fouled as it looked to make it all the way up into the concourse area. hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. This is line to left. Rollins is there. Let's see if they test it. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run. But two come across to score in the inning courtesy of this two-run home run. We've played two. It's now a 2-0 ball game. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Gordon Landry.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Landry very well could be starting the upcoming All-Star game. He currently leads all second basemen in the league in fan votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
Ball two. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
Yeah, as they say, there's a hole in his swing in that location, so a good job there of exploiting that. That can be real hard for some guys to overcome when teams start figuring out what locations you just can't handle.
At the plate, Jeremy Finch. He offers at it and hits it in the air to left. Left fielder giving chase. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Matt Davis. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch of the at-bat. And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one.
Hey, a two-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Gets the call on the changeup there, 2-1.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And it's full now, 3-2.
Looked like he swung at ball four right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitch.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone. A solo shot here to left, number 18 for him on the campaign. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
I think it's time to start pitching around this guy. He's hit 3 home runs already in the series. I'm not sure what more they need to see, but this is not the guy I want to be pitching to right now.
In now, Reed Fortenberry. Yes, he'll take a look at ball one. Fortenberry, a native of the 49th state of Alaska. He was taken in the 6th round during the 2020 draft.
Hey, when you come out of the middle rounds, you have to grind for everything, and that's exactly what this guy has done, and he has turned himself into a solid big league ball player.
2 balls and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. Rolled slowly to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. But not before they're able to at least get one back on the solo home run. Bottom of the third coming up. The Armadillos lead this one 2-1. At the plate, Sam Brandt. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And this is reached for and fouled away off to the right as the count moves to 0-2 now. Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with that, we give you a look here at what's happening in the race in the National League Central.
Mayfield.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Michael Mayfield. First pitch on its way. There's the circle change and a dandy that time as he jumps ahead with strike one. Oh, and he leaves the fastball up there. Mistake in location. He is going to pay for it dearly as that ball is sent over the wall. A home run. A solo shot here to left, and even 20 home runs for him now thus far. As they extend the lead a bit, it's now 3-1.
Well, he's given up 2 long balls in just 2 1/3 innings of work. So it seems as though they might have his number here. Not sure how much more the manager wants to see. He needs to turn it around quick if he wants to stay in this one for a while.
Standing in now, Jimmy Lowe. Yes, he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Line drive, base hit down the line.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0, he's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
To the plate now, Trevor Lyon, and he's first pitch swinging here as he lines this one into left field for a base hit. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of 2 ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of respect for the man on the mound and they are just going to ambush tactics and it seems to work for them, or you can look at it the other way. They're just getting lucky.
At the plate now, Pablo Piedra fielded cleanly. There's one. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So 1 run here on 3 hits, including the home run. No errors, and 1 man left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. The Armadillos are out in front here, 3-1. Now in the box, Tristan White. He reached on a single in his first try.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
In there, no balls and a strike. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Digging in for his second at bat, Chris Dotson.
Johnson.
First offering on its way.
No, that's the ball.
Bases are empty, one man out. In for a strike, it's 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
You know, what I'm seeing here is a reluctance to throw the fastball. It's like he feels he can't throw the ball right by him right now.
Called strike 2. And he lays off a pitch off the plate and high. 3-2. Keith Patterson waits on deck. Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a one-out hit.
The batter, the third baseman, Keith Patterson.
Stepping in now, Keith Patterson, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. A base hit in his first trip. And this one's on the inside corner, 1-1.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he lays off for a ball, 2-1. 3-1 is our score here in inning number 4. Sinker misses there, and now he's in trouble. 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only one away.
Now batting, the left fielder,
Standing in, Storm Rollins. Here's the first pitch to him. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Hey, he threw that pitch with a purpose to get a double play. Good job to let it go by, though, as a hitter.
Here it comes, 1-0. Liner towards second. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third. So they're loaded now with only one away.
Nice piece of hitting right there. Looked like the guy on second had to respect it and freeze a little bit.
They had to freeze there for a second to make sure that line drive gets down, but eventually does get to third base.
Into the box now, Mitch Zimmerman. 1-0 the count. From the belt, kicks and deals. Too much bite on the sinker, and he's behind 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
Hitters count. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
It's amazing how guys can lose focus sometimes when the weaker hitters come up, especially the pitchers. You got to stay on the attack and minimize pitches and get these guys out in a hurry.
That's in there, 3-1.
Taking all the way there, and a walk could be huge here, so I wouldn't be surprised if he's got the bat on his shoulder again on the next pitch.
Has to challenge him now. Here's the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from third to make this a 3-2 ball game. Well, that's his first major league hit. There might not be too many more to come considering he's a pitcher, but I'm sure that's still a pretty exciting moment for him.
Hey, listen, hits are hard to come by, Matt. I only had one in my entire 18-year career. 1 for 15, but hey, I still remember that one hit.
Digging in once again, Gordon Landry. And he's at risk of the old hat trick. 2 strikeouts on his line so far.
Dad, it seems like these hat tricks and golden sombreros are a lot more common than they were, say, 10, 15 years ago. Guys have stopped worried about striking out as much. It's really been an ideological shift in the game. That's a big topic of debate.
Yeah, guy's not going to worry about 3 strikeouts if he can add a game-winning hit to that line. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Obviously a huge situation in the game here, but at the plate he's got to keep it simple. He can't try to do too much just because the bases are juiced. At the very least, just find a way to get that tying run home from third.
Line to the right side. But this is speared by the first baseman.
Now batting.
Riding in once again, Jeremy Finch, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. Looking to minimize the damage here. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. So 1 run on 3 hits, no errors, and 3 men left stranded. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. The Armadillos on top 3-2. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring in the first-year catcher, Enrique Perez. Now the pitch. A ball and no strikes.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
The 1-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Davis is right there, 1 down. Digging in, Jones. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. We're in the 4th. 3-2 is our score. Sent on the ground out to second. Scooped up. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in, Jesus Dominguez. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
He knows his strengths and weaknesses at the plate. He knows he has a cold zone away. But the bottom line is this pitcher has been able to execute to that spot. If he misses over the heart of the plate, this guy's still going to be ready.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Ready once again, Matt Davis comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Matt Davis.
First pitch of the at-bat. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. On its way is pitch number 75.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Hard hit ball to second, reined in. And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
The catcher, number 35.
Stepping in, Reed Fortenberry. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here it comes. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now the pitch. Pulled toward right center field. Center fielder giving chase. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Now batting, the first baseman.
Digging in to try it again, Tristan White. First pitch coming, here it is. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. That's by him for strike 1.
1 strike.
1-1. Loud contact there, but it's well foul. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. This one's down to third. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Rolando Rodriguez. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Rodriguez.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1. Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1. 2-1.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
This is line to left. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 5th.
As we take a look at the pitch count, you can see that it's not that high, but you have to wonder maybe if the heat is taking it out on this guy a little bit. The weather can be the great equalizer, especially when the temps are starting to rise like this.
In now, Sam Brandt, as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. No hits to this point. Two and 0 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
From the belt, the pitch. 2-1 now. From the belt, the pitch. 2-1 pitch, a circle change taken for a called strike 2. A runner at first with no outs here. Takes this the other way to right, and that's in there, base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Hey, with 2 strikes right there, he's trying to run that ball up and in to try to tie him up, but it didn't quite work out.
Yeah, in today's game, everybody's fighting so hard to keep their hands inside the baseball that I think a non-executed pitch on the inner half, Dan, is exactly what the batter's looking for. Something he can keep his hands inside and just fist to the opposite field.
He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Davis is there, and he has it for the first out. Digging in and looking for more, Jimmy Lowe. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Just off the outside, and it's 1-0.
Well, that sinker is normally a really important pitch for him, but it really hasn't been effective so far. It just looks kind of flat.
The 1-0 home.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down the way or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
Now the 2-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1.
Man, that pitch had the look of a fastball. Straight changeup, and the bottom fell out of it.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Fly ball out toward left center field. Center fielder giving chase. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Now with the plate, Trevor Lyon, already 2 for 2. He'll look to add on right here. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch lifted in the air to center field. He can't track it down as this ball falls. And the run will score from second as they double him up now. It's 4-2.
Now batting, the left fielder, Pablo Piedra.
So now to the plate, Pablo Piedra, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. On the year, Piedra brings a batting average just a little over the .250 mark. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. Hoping to limit the damage, here's the pitch. And he misses. 2-1.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
2 down, runners at first and second. Won't go after the 2-1 sinker, and it's 3 balls and a strike now.
There isn't a hitter alive that doesn't love hitting in fastball counts like 3-1. It's usually a pretty fruitful count in terms of getting a pitch to drive.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
When a guy homers off you early in the game, the last thing you want to do is challenge him and maybe have him do it again. He was a lot more careful with him there.
Into the box now, Enrique Perez. One of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Bases juiced now with 2 away. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. Smoke toward the hole. And that'll get on through into right field for a base hit. And this will add on to their lead. It's now a 5-2 ball game.
Boy, that's a good piece of hitting, Dealer, right there. Takes the pitch away and just goes ahead and slaps it to the opposite field.
Yeah, just grabbed himself an RBI right there. Didn't try and do too much. Took what the pitcher gave him, and it worked out.
Skipper's out of the third base dugout on his way toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be off for his starter this afternoon. So he'll depart here in the fifth after working just 4 2/3, and he's on the hook for the L unless this one turns around. Tracy Stewart answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. Standing in now, Jones, as he overcommits here to a slider out of the zone. 1 strike to count. Two out, bases loaded. Took something off there as this pitch is in the dirt, but handled quickly behind the plate. The 1-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Line to the right side, and he dives to make a spectacular catch. What a play there to end the inning. Another look here at the gorgeous catch that strands the bases loaded. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. Leading off the inning, Chris Dotson, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up. First pitch of the at-bat. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Wind up and the 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's 1 gone.
You hear that phrase, climb the ladder, all the time? And that's pretty much what he did right there. When you change the hitter's eye level with each pitch in that at-bat, it becomes very hard for him to adjust and put the bat on the ball. He made that strikeout look real easy.
At the plate, Keith Patterson, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. It was a walk in his last trip. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Line, but speared on a hop.
On to first, and there were 2 down. Into the box now, Storm Rollins. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Sinker gets the outside for a strike. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 0-1 count and the pitch. 0-2 now as a curveball drops in there for a strike.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
Popped him up. Perez moving to his left, and the inning is over. Brett Hale is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6.
Hale.
Ball 1. He enters play here at 288, 2 home runs and 11 RBIs. The 1-0. Stewart has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Two and one after the foul ball there. Hit out towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now back.
Standing in, Rolando Rodriguez. First pitch coming, here it is. High in the air out to center field. Davis is there now, and he has it, 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop.
Stepping into the box, Sam Brandt. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The 0-1 pitch. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Hey, with 2 outs in the number 2 hole, you're just trying to get on. You got the big boys coming up behind you.
Line drive to left, and that is in there for a 2-out base knock. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his second hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Striding into the box, Michael Mayfield. He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
Here's a look over to first, and he'll get dirty, but he's back in safely. Perhaps wisely, another look to first. And a dive, but he's back. First delivery to him on the way. A bouncer to the left side. Fielded cleanly. And he is in there. They couldn't get him at second. Ready for another chance. Jimmy Lowe. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Easy take there on the sinker, well off the outside. 5-2 is our score here in inning number 6. 2-0 now.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
The 2-0 on the way. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Has a look, now the pitch. Swinging a ground ball to third. He's got it. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Trey North is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
North.
Logan Wagner is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. And he fouls this one off. And the shift will not amount to much here as this is lifted in the air out to right field. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Gordon Landry. Here's the first pitch to him. Right side, but it's going to be a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
1-1 is taken for strike 2.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Swung on, but it's pulled foul wide of third. The 1-2. In the air down the line in left. Hiedra has to range back, but he'll make the catch near the line, and there are 2 men gone.
Now batting, the shortstop.
At the plate, Jeremy Finch. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Rodriguez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side.
The traditional 7th inning stretch.
Cody Smart gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. So coming to the plate, Trevor Lyon. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat.
Trevor Lyon.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
There's a shin-high slider laid off for a ball. And now we'll see some action in the bullpen as the lefty starts to get loose. The 1-1. Still 1-2. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Pablo Piedra. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike one. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
(5-2) our score as we play inning number 7. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box now, Enrique Perez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's set. Here's the 0-1.
There seem to be different philosophies on it. So, Dan, what was your approach in 0-2 counts?
My philosophy is this. I think the last thing you want to do is throw non-competitive pitches, Matt. Throw something down in the zone or just out of the zone, but something way out of the zone doesn't serve any purpose.
And the throw is in time. It's a strikeout, and the play at first goes 2-3 for good measure as the inning is over. Now we're going to have a conference at the home plate area, so it would appear that we'll see a double switch here. Kendall Thompson is in out of the bullpen now as he'll be inserted into the number 6 spot following the double switch. Felix Quintero is into the ball game as well as he'll slide into the pitcher's spot, hitting 9th now on the double switch. Matt Davis will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. First pitch of the at-bat, and he takes ball 1. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. The 1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, we've seen some really good pitching from these guys in this one. The bullpen has looked sharp and have backed up a nice effort turned in by the starter. These days, pitching has become a full staff effort, and I've been impressed with the job these guys have done so far.
Into the box, Reed Fortenberry, as he'll take a look at a slider that can't make it back to the corner. It's ball 1. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. Now a check swing here, but the home plate umpire says he went around and no argument, and it's 1-1. Now it's swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And this is popped up near second base. And there's out number 2.
The first baseman.
Now at the plate, Tristan White. They're quickly down to their final 4 outs here tonight. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Nope, I'll do. 2 balls, no strike. Three now.
Chris Dotson would be next. He's set. Here's the 3-0.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
We're in the 8th inning now of a 5-2 ball game. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
And this one misses inside a ball. He walked him, and they've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, when you go with the slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
Richard Parkhill is called upon with 2 out in the 8th as he's asked to complete a 4-out save. Chris Dotson will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. One and one.
That's away.
A runner on first with 2 away. It's 1-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And that misses 2-2.
Well, all of the umpires in the seats thought that was strike 3, and they weren't far off, but I think that was a good call. Looked to be just a bit outside.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. Carlos De La Torre is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Now at the plate, Jones.
Leading up for Albuquerque, the second baseman, number 5.
First offering on its way. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. Swing and a miss, 1-1. De La Torre has tossed over 30 innings so far this season, and in that time he's allowed just barely over a base runner per inning, which of course is very good. And that misses, 2-1.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And a swing and a miss. As that looked like self-defense there. It's 2-2.
Really tied him up on that one.
Yikes, he kind of looked clueless on that swing right there, man. If I'm pitching, I'm going right back to that same pitch.
And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Digging in, Felix Quintero, and he's getting his first plate appearance here in the 8th after entering off the bench just a little bit ago. From the stretch. Now a bit of a hanger, but it's laid off and called a strike.
Look at the radar gun on that slider. Off-speed pitch, 91 miles an hour. That's just pure filth.
Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
I get it. He wants to see this guy's repertoire, but now he's behind in the count. Puts himself in a tough spot to hit.
Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
Rolando Rodriguez is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's a fastball at the knees. Good spot, good pitch, and it's 0-2.
Your idea of working the count goes out the window. You're frustrated right now, down 0-2. Gotta find a way to grind.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye, 1-2. Drives it out to deep right center field. He's around first, heading for 2. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon.
Wow, when you're swinging the bat like he is, you want the game to go to extra so you can get some more ABs. That's his 3rd hit of the game, and his swing just keeps getting better and better. Almost hit that one out of here, but he'll take a double anytime.
Stepping in now, Sam Brandt, as he rips it on the ground to second. Scooped up, and nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more of this Thursday afternoon business person special following this. All set to start the 9th in this one, and next will be the switch-hitting 3rd baseman, Keith Patterson.
They look like they're up against it here, down 3 on the road, trying to come back against a closer.
First delivery to him on the way, and we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here, 0-1.
Hey, either this hitter needs a cup of coffee or he was sitting off speed right there.
Hit on the ground out to short, reined in. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first down. Now at the plate, Storm Rollins. He's set and the pitch. The 1-0.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
The ball and 2 strikes. 1 out, nobody on. Takes this the other way to right, and a knock for him this time. He's 2 for 4 for the game.
The pitcher, number 41.
Brandon Radke will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Brandon Radke.
Strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. He'll start play with that average down in the low 230s. 3 homers and a dozen RBIs. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Well, D-Roll, there's another base hit, making it first and second. They're piling up the hits on the day, but so far not many runs to show for it.
Yeah, definitely a few knocks in the cupboard makes you feel good, and the batting average goes up, but that doesn't help you win ball games. Somebody's got to come up with a nice AB with runners in scoring position.
Standing in now, Gordon Landry. As the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. Bouncer up the middle to second for 1. On to first, not in time as he just hits the bag ahead of the throw. Striding in, Jeremy Finch, and he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. First things first, here's a throw over. Runners back. First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Throw over to first, and he's back in standing. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Fouled off. One and 2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Tough one to call there, but it's ruled just above the zone.
Great take right there, but the last thing you want to do is be called out on strikes to end the game.
And he misses with it for ball 4, so the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
That is just a great at-bat there. When you're down late, you need base runners any way you can get them, and that never say die mentality could be the difference. We'll see how it plays out.
Set. Here it comes. Hit in the air down the right field line. Looking at his career totals, Davis carries a hitting line just over the 280 plateau. Bases are loaded here, 2 down. In in the dirt and block behind the plate. Runners will stay put, however the count evens at 1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Ready with the 2-1. Swing and a miss, and they're up against it now as they're down to their final strike of the afternoon.
That's not a pitch he misses very often. He knows he should have done something with that one.
He's set. The 2-2. 3-2. He's taken this as far as it can go.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Popped him up. He's got it, and the Armadillos make it 6 straight victories now as this one is over.
You can just see that the confidence is radiating off of them out there right now. That's 6 wins in a row, and this looks like a train that's not about to slow down anytime soon.
5-2 the final today. The Armadillos took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end. Jesus Dominguez earns his 8th victory of the season. Richard Parkhill records 4 outs on his way to the save, his 15th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Here now is our final line score. First for your victorious home team, 5 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 11 men on base. For the visitors, 2 runs, 9 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 2.